Hello, guys. I'm here at CSUN University in Southern California, um, where my son attends. And check this out. See those four people on their lawn chairs over there? Those are Jehovah's Witnesses. So, let's approach them and ask a few questions. Let's see if the Jehovah's Witnesses are in the mood to chat on camera. I saw Stacy did something like this earlier, and I'm like, what a great idea. This school is just down the street. Jehovah's Witnesses. I have some questions. If it's okay?
No,
Why not?
I don't want to be filmed.
Is this the free speech zone?
Yeah, but I have a right to tell you not to film.
Really?
Yes,
I called in this morning to make sure I could.
Well, who'd you talk to? My personal.
Nobody can speak on our
Well,
behalf
that's the
as
thing. It's
individuals.
personal.
So
We're all
if you-
volunteers. It's personal, so I choose
If you
not to be
if
recorded.
you film me, I would like to ask you to stop filming. And
But wait a minute.
no, I'm asking you not to film me. It
Well, we're not in the Kingdom Hall.
doesn't matter. I have
Does-
a right to not be filmed. I have a right to not be filmed.
Not when you're in the public and you're in America and you're in a free zone. I mean, if I can't even film in those under those circumstances, then wow, I'll walk home. So I guess you're not gonna answer any of my questions.
Not on film. No.
Not on film? No? Any of you lovely people? No? No? Well, I just wanted to know about education. I mean, I know you guys frown upon higher education, right? But yet here you are sitting in our university. Lawn chairs looking quite relaxed. So it's almost offensive to see you guys sitting here actually. Because you guys are anti-higher education. You guys are anti-asking questions about your own society. You guys are anti-critical thinking.
Well, if you want to know more information, there's a website you can go to.
I know all about Well, okay, I've been on jw.org actually just recently, and you guys have an article on there that has to do with bullying. And you notice how your elder just ran away, by the way? I don't know why you ran away, but
He doesn't want to be on camera.
yeah, that's interesting. But, they love control. But that's another story. So on jw.org, if you were to go on there right now, there's an article in bullying. I think she wants to tell you something. No. Oh. And then I was reading that article, right? So it was saying that people who bully, they do it. Oh, are you guys all leaving? Wow.
I don't want to be on film either.
I don't want to be on film.
So we
But
can
you
talk
can-
if I point it somewhere else.
If you turn it off.
If I turn it
Like,
off?
have a conversation. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they just scattered. I cannot believe it. Is there a problem why you don't want to be on record to answer questions?
If you have questions, then you can go to the website and you can contact the World Headquarters.
Well, I have.
And you're welcome to come to the Kingdom Hall. But again,
I've done all of the above. But as you know, nothing beats talking to a live person, face to face.
And we don't mind doing that, just if we don't want to be on film.
Well, okay, I'll point over there. Is that okay?
Again, you're still recording.
Well, not you, but your voice. That's not okay?
No, sorry.
No?
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. We're in a free zone. I don't get it. Where did the elder go? So anyway, you guys are anti-higher education, but why would you guys be here on campus? It blows me away. I mean, because these kids, my kid goes here, so they're encouraged to question everything.
And you're still recording, right?
Yes.
And I asked you not to.
Well, you know what? Because you told me that even if I turn it away, you still won't answer my questions just because your voice is being recorded. To me, that's extreme. We're not in North Korea or anything like that. So unless you have something to hide, logically, it doesn't make sense to me. You're out in the
So would you
public.
prefer that I
You're
just
attracting
stand
people
over
to
there?
come to you, right?
Not on camera.
Just not. Again, we're not in North Korea. What is it that you guys don't understand? I mean, you know. I mean, if you don't want to be recorded, stay in your house. Stay in the Kingdom Halls. You know, lock the doors. I don't understand. If you go to like Magic Mountain or any
You have
theme
to
park.
judge them.
So where did the elders go, you guys? Here we go. Oh my goodness, they're scattering like cockroaches. Incredible. Watchtower. Typical indoctrinated Jehovah's Witnesses. You know, if you guys want to leave, feel free. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and talk because I know you guys are not engaging. Okay, this one wants to call the campus police, and this one agreed. You guys, I think they think that we're in the Kingdom Hall. What is your name? She must be an elder's wife. Okay, don't record us, yeah. So you guys, again, you haven't answered the question. Why would you be at a school that encourages questioning, higher education, and you guys discourage it? Can you help me understand?
I would be happy to have a conversation with you all.
No, you wouldn't be happy. Because I know too much about your organization. And once you find that out, you'll be like, sorry, conversation is done. So typical. So I'm live streaming, you guys. The world is watching how a Jehovah's Witness react to a former member. The world knows who Jehovah's Witnesses truly are. Highly indoctrinated people. They left all their lawn chairs, you guys. Look at that. Empty lawn chairs. This will be my, what do you call it? My main picture, I guess, when I put the video up. Jehovah's Witnesses sitting on the chairs, and another picture of empty chairs. You know, I just came with questions. Is that so wrong? Oh, I forgot. You guys are not allowed to ask too many questions in your religion.
We've asked you not to film us.
We're in public, so I will not respect what you're asking.
Okay. That's why I'm leaving.
Bye-bye. Don't come back. I'll be here tomorrow, and the next, and the next, and the next. Okay, sister? You really should look into the Australian Royal Commission, you know. Over 1,006 child abusers were discovered within Watchtower, and not one of them was reported to the police. There's the elder over there. The elder is calling for the campus police because he does not want us, or he does not want me to be recording them. So I guess I won't get my question answered today. You guys are anti-higher education, but yet you are on a campus. Unbelievable. The Jehovah's Witnesses are against higher education. Why are they on campus is beyond me. They need to be exposed and shamed. Oh, here comes the others. I'm gonna call this one the elder's sister. This one is the elder's sister because out of the other two, she's a little more aggressive. She just got the finger. Oh, can you believe it, you guys? The elder's literally hiding behind a tree over here. Look. He said he did not want to be on video, but yet we're in a free zone on a campus in America. Hey, elder, why do you keep running away?
I'm on the phone with security right now. So
Yeah, I mean, I just had some questions for you. Oh, she's gonna put it back. That's awesome. So you guys will get to see me witnessing to the police again, or the security, whoever happens to come over, and educate them about these people and how they look at higher education. But they have no qualms about being here on campus, which is totally ridiculous. We need to clean up the campus, you guys. All right, do you guys have any questions you want me to ask? Let me see some questions, because sometimes I just draw a blank and I don't know what to ask. Let's see. Well done for disrupting their operation. Ask them for some literature. Can I have some literature? Excuse me, can I have a magazine? Yeah? Okay, thank you. She said it's right there, so I'll have this one. Just a magazine, not a book? Is it okay? Yeah? Oh, okay, thank you. All right, so let's grab a couple more. Okay, you guys, I got a couple of things here. So can I have some questions? They're really like nervous. I don't know what's up with them. Hi from the UK. Hey, King. What about the two witness rule? Well, stop protecting abusers and pedophiles. Ask for a Bible. Okay, sure, I'll ask for a Bible study. Show them in the Bible, teach book, where they say you need to convert. For those that have a scriptural question, you know, sorry guys, I don't really like to talk too much about scriptures. Hi, Jehovah's Witnesses. You know, I'm a third generation Jehovah's Witness. I was born into this cult, and in my formidable years, you guys told me not to go to colleges, not to seek higher education. And here you are, so many years later, right? I just can't wrap my head around this, you guys. They're here on a college campus where where questioning everything is encouraged. And here they are sitting in on lawn chairs, relaxed on a nice lawn with their little cart. See that? And in typical JW fashion, they're gonna turn their backs on me, at least this one. This sister looks to be an elder.
I've asked you not to record me. That's the only reason why.
Right. Well, unless we're in North Korea, sorry. Freedom of the press, you're in the public. You know, you really should educate yourself on... First of all, you do know you're in a free zone, right? So there's the elder still making his case. He want the bad apostate guy to leave. As you guys already know, anybody who leaves the watchtower and was baptized are considered apostate. So have you guys heard about the two-witness rule? The good old two-witness rule. You know, because of your two-witness rule, you guys are getting into trouble all over the world. If you haven't yet heard about what happened in Australia, then I will inform you. No need to say anything. That's okay. No, you don't need to hold your questions. So what happened in Australia 2 years ago, the watchtower was investigated by the Australian Royal Commission. Okay, here we go. They're going to pretend they're on the stage talking to each other like fake talk. My goodness, they're so uncomfortable, you guys. I cannot look at that. So what happened in Australia, right? The Australian Royal Commission discovered over 1,006 child abuse cases. Of those, not one was reported to the police. The government there found the Watchtower to be a cruel and wicked organization because of their two-witness policy, something that one of your broadcasts just doubled down on a few days ago, right? There was a huge protest in Warwick. I'm sure if you guys haven't heard about it, That was the reason they talked about the 2-witness rule in your last broadcast, okay? Because that's one of our complaints. That is a big complaint that farmer members have, right? If my daughter was to go to one of your elders and say somebody touched me inappropriately or abused me, guess what that elder asked my child? Is there another witness? No, brother elder, nobody saw. Well, leave it in Jehovah's hands. You guys are in a pedophile's paradise, sweetheart. Pedophile's paradise. You guys are being sued left and right, all over the world, from Australia to the UK to Canada to the US. You know, you guys keep consolidating your kingdom halls. Yeah, you guys are losing members. You don't believe me? Then why did Watchtower get rid of their yearbook? Huh? They're not so proud of their stats anymore, right? JW.org is a wicked organization, you guys. Wicked. Open your eyes. Oh, there goes the elder. I don't know where he's going. Elders are the sickest of them all. You know why? Because they get to hold judicial committee meetings. And they get to ask little boys and girls, where did they touch you? Who did you touch? Where? How deep? Did you orgasm? Did you like it? You don't believe me, do you? Yeah. Very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. But this goes on every single day in those kingdom halls in the back room that you've heard of. Oh, yes. But you don't have to listen to this old apostate, right? Apostates, all we have are lies. Apostate-driven lies. Remember you're a governing body member? Look at this Watchtower. You have a loyal Jehovah's Witness turning her back on me. Armageddon must be right around the corner. All right, you guys. I am so tired of talking to these dummies. Do you guys have any questions? Let's see. Ask them for a New World Translation. Do you guys have a New World Translation Bible? Let's see. They're not going to talk to me, so let's go check it out. Oh, there is one. Can I have a Bible? Yeah, sure. Okay, they said sure, so I have it on record. So there we go. New World Translation and some books. Okay, any other question? Take cart and dump it. All right, I can't do that. All right, guys, bring the questions. You guys are probably sick and tired of hearing my voice. Did Jesus die on a cross? New World Trash, Latino. Ask them why they use technology, phones, iPad, and internet made by worldly folks? Crisis of conscience. Have you guys heard of Fred, what's his name? Fred France? He was one of your governing body member that left the Watchtower. You know why he left the Watchtower? Because he found out that when they have their meetings, that they don't employ the Bible really. They talk about administrative matters, disfellowshipping issues, what a brother and sister, a married couple, mind you, can do in the bedroom. Those types of issues, right? So he left and he wrote a book, which is really, really eye-opening. If you don't remember anything that I've said so far, remember this book. Crisis, just as I am about to say it, she opened her mouth. I'm going to keep saying it over and over, you guys. The book is called... Oh my God, look at this. The book is called Crisis of Conscience by Ray France. Crisis of Conscience. Read that book. It's very, very eye-opening. He was a humble brother. He had no reason to, talk dirt or tell lies about the Watchtower. No reason to. But yet the Watchtower treated him like shit. Okay, that's that. Any other question? You can hear better with your mouth open. Good. Do they know the Candace Conti? So the Watchtower was sued for $28 million by Candace Conti up north in Modesto. She won, I think, 2.5 million from Watchtower for being abused by an elder. You know, this is a really bad problem within the organization because of your two-witness rule. You know, Sister Elder over here would be familiar with the Shepherd the Flock book. She's not allowed to look in there, but if her, you know, I'm sure she's seen her husband with it. I have that book. On page 72, it talks about the two-witness rule. Terrible rule. And I know you guys just had a broadcast on it, so whatever with that. Any other question? Have they phoned the cops? Oh, well, the elder left. He went over there somewhere. I think he's coming with security or somebody to try to get me to leave. I mean, if they do get me to leave, that would suck, first of all, and that would be quite interesting because I called earlier before coming and I asked about where their free zone was, and this is the area. So I think this is protected under freedom of speech, but we shall see. Oh, actually, look. If you guys look, you'll see the elder way back there along with the sister, the blonde sister. He's still on the phone. I don't know if you guys can see that far. Let me see if I can zoom in. Can you guys see? You can see their heads like up there. So if there were more people walking through this little area, I would be preaching to them, but as you guys can see, there's not a whole lot of people here. And I have two jdumbs with their back turned toward me. All right, you guys, what do you want me to talk about? Keep it coming. Clean them off. Yeah, well, I'm working on it. Tell them that Bethelites channel spirit. This is better than Britain's Got Talent. Ask about the Warwick event. Did you guys hear about the protests in Warwick? Let me go on the other side. Let's make them turn around. Oh, you want to dance, sister? Come on, let's dance. You know, you're not turning your back on Satan himself, you know. I'm just a human being who was part of the Wicked Tower for 35 years. So let's try it again, you guys. Well, there you have it, folks. The Jehovah's Witnesses will always give them my back. Hey, Stacy, you inspired me this morning. I'm like, wait a minute, my son comes to this school. There must be some jdumbs here. Let me go check it out. And lo and behold, here they are. Good job this morning, by the way. Yay. Ask them if they would crack jokes about rape victims. Well, you know, I call them jdumbs for a reason, because once they know who I am, they just totally shut down and then they won't talk. So asking questions at this point, you guys, are really pointless. But if you want me to say something to them, let me know. Extreme behavior. You guys are behaving really weirdly, you know. Okay, what do you guys want me to preach to them? Nothing about the Bible, please. The United Nations. Okay, let's do the good old United Nations. So, are you guys familiar with the fact that the Watchtower was part of the United Nations for 9 years? Back in, I think it was 91 through 2000. Yeah. I mean, if you've been in the organization long enough, you'll know that in the Revelation book that we studied 3 times and nobody got it. It was like this stupid book, the red book. You guys online will remember that book. In there, they compared the United Nations with the wild beasts. All the while, the Watchtower was part of the United Nations, flirting with the wild beasts. How do you like that? You don't believe me, do you? You're too indoctrinated. Ask them how many are in the JWs. Tell them, okay, what is this? The comments disappears really fast. So I can only see like 2, maybe 3 at a time of your comments. When did you come into the truth? So when did you guys, oh, here comes the police. So we're going to see if I can educate the police a little bit. What do you guys want me to tell the police? Same-o, same-o? Action, yeah. Hey, do you guys know anything about the Jehovah's Witnesses?
We do.
You do? Good. They're a cult. Stay away from them. Oh my goodness, they have 2 police cars. They brought reinforcement for an apostate. The watchtower is so shameful because they don't call the police for child abusers or anything else. They call the branch. And look at you guys, watchtower. What a nice example you're showing the world, right? You employ Satan's world to come to your protection, but not an abused person. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good.
So what's the deal between you and these people handing out their literature?
Well, first of all, I called the office this morning to ask if this was a free speech zone,
Okay.
because I was planning on coming over. And they said, yeah. So the Jehovah's Witnesses, I was born into that organization,
Okay.
and there are some policies that they employ that is very destructive.
Okay.
And I don't know if you want me to bore you with them, but anyway, so I speak
so
out.
you have some stuff that you don't agree with that they participate in.
So to be clear, it's not doctrinal stuff.
Okay.
It has to do with policy that hurt people.
Okay.
People who are sexually abused within the organization are not told to call you guys. They never call the police or authority because they don't trust you. But the funny thing is that they will always call you guys when a former member come and talk to them.
Okay.
I'm an activist against them, and I have many, many videos.
Okay.
But just to tell you how the double standard is blaring.
Okay.
But I don't expect you to know much about them.
don't
I was
know-
born into
I don't
them.
know a lot about
I was
them.
born into this. So, but yeah, that's why I'm here.
Okay.
This is supposed to be the free speech zone. So,
Yeah, it is a free speech zone.
Yeah.
However, they're saying that you're continuously harassing them and filming them and getting up in their face. And trying to
yeah,
ask
they
them-
always say that.
Yeah,
I mean, I do this all over the city, but
Okay.
that's one of their lines that they use.
that's one of their lines.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they get that from their lawyers up and their headquarters is in New York, Warwick. So, for example, whenever a child is abused, instead of calling you guys, they call their branch office, who then contacts their lawyers. So, they're very highly structured and controlled. So, I hear this everywhere I go.
So I mean, I know that they're here all the time doing this.
Yeah.
And there's never any problems or conflicts.
And there is no problems.
So I mean, they called me for a reason, and I did see you over here.
Yes.
Talking to them and all.
Of course,
that.
yeah.
So I know that there's something going on between you and your feelings and the organization.
Yeah.
So what can we do to remedy this?
Well, is this a free speech zone area? First of
It is
all,
a free
am I
speech-
allowed to videotape them and speak my mind?
From
or-
a distance, so that
Oh,
you
from a
don't
distance.
harass them.
What would
Because
be
I
a-
don't want you to harass them
Yeah.
and have them say, "Hey, we can't conduct our peaceful distribution of handbills and stuff
Yeah.
because you're walking up and you continuously try to engage them in a conversation and film them when they obviously don't want to engage with you."
So where would be a good place to stand?
I mean, you could stand out here if you want, but the thing is, if you continue to talk to them and harass them, they may want, to take it to a different level. And,
Right.
And, I don't want to go there. I mean,
Right.
if you want to stand out here and film them and watch what they're doing to hand pamphlets and stuff out, you're more than welcome to do that. If you don't agree with them, I mean, you can set up over here,
Yeah.
whatever you think. I just don't want you guys to interact with each other and escalate this to the point where we have to come out here and then both parties are going to be,
Okay, so I've been doing this for a while, and I have a lot of interactions and videos speaking to the cops. You're the absolute first person that I've said not to have any interactions with them.
Well, they don't want to have any interaction.
This is a free country as far as I know, and this is also a free zone area.
Yeah.
So we're double free. It's supposed to be double free.
I just don't
Right.
want to see a conflict erupt.
There won't be any conflict. They called you specifically because I know their religion, unlike you, and I let them, and so I preach to them about the truths that's happening behind closed doors that they need to be aware of. So if I stand over here and talk to you about what I know, it means nothing. It would mean something to people like them, and that's what they don't like.
But they may know or may not know, but they have their own belief.
It has nothing to do with beliefs.
But you don't think that you being over there and filming them and doing all kinds of stuff isn't harassment?
All kinds of stuff,
So
sir.
they said that you were talking to them and you wouldn't leave them alone, and you were getting in front of them in their face and filming them and stuff. You don't believe that that's harassment?
Not at all. If it was, I would have been in jail many times, actually.
Okay. Well, everybody, I guess, definition of harassment is different.
Exactly, it's subjective. So me standing off to the side and talking to them out loud, that's my freedom, and it's protected. So you do know, so that's what I will do.
To get to a point to where it escalates more than
I won't. Trust me, I won't. I've been doing this long enough to know
You understand what my concern is, right?
I do.
Sometimes tempers get to the point where it's no longer verbal and it gets physical.
I agree.
And I totally do not want to see that on campus.
I promise you, sir, you don't know me, but I promise that won't ever happen. I was born and raised, I left after 35 years from this cult, so I know how to have good self-control, because that's what they teach you from a child. But anyway, this is their ploy, okay? They do it all the time. If you were to go to my YouTube, which is called Down with the Tower, ex-Jehovah's Witness, you'll see a lot of interactions that I've had. And nobody ever tell me I cannot speak with them, okay? Because we're in America and we can speak our piece.
To you is what he said.
But they're in the public. You see, there's a difference. If I was to go to their Kingdom Hall, their church, but we're in the public. If you're telling me that I can't even do it in public, and mind you, in a free speech zone, and I called your office this morning to make sure this is the free speech zone, then wow, we must be in North Korea.
Like I say, they just don't want to engage.
I know they don't.
So that's why I'm out here to find out what's going on.
Yeah, well.
I got their perspective. You just told me what you're doing.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Oh, okay.
I understand, but like I say, I don't want it to escalate as my main concern.
Yeah, no. I mean, two things before I don't know if you're leaving yet, but two things as to why I'm so passionate about this. Okay. One, I was abused by one of their elders within the organization. They never contacted authorities. Like I said, that's their policy.
Did you?
No, because there's somebody close to my family and it would ruin everything for them. But anyway, that's just my personal thing. As far as the other thing is that they practice shunning. My parents haven't talked to me in 2 years simply because I left their organization. Their first grandchild, my 8-year-old, they haven't seen in 2 years simply because of association, right? That's how hardcore they are. But because they appear to be nice people, they always sit quietly here. People are like, don't bother them. Why are you bothering them? But I know them. I was part of them. So who else to counteract their destructive policies than a former member, a whistleblower, if you will, right? So that's why I'm passionate about it, and I won't ever stop until I die. So yeah, I mean, I know my rights, and they will always complain.
I just want to hear both sides of the story.
That's fine.
And I just want to keep it at a level where everything is civil.
Oh,
and
of course.
It doesn't escalate to a point to where we need to become involved.
I understand.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Do you have any questions?
Yes. I need to know exactly where you want me to be. Obviously, if you...
It's a public area.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I wanted you on record to tell me where
I'm just saying
you wouldn't come back and say, hey, you're too close, or you're up in their face.
It's a public area, and they feel that, that you were walking around and you were getting in front of them in their face, videotaping, trying to get them to engage you in some kind of a confrontation or conversation.
Yeah.
And they don't want that, and they'd ask you to leave.
Right. And this is the control they have, not only here by calling the cops, but can you imagine, right, being in a Kingdom Hall, their church, the control that these elders have over their subjects, their members. It's so high. It's a high control group. So even here, they try to silence people like me who are former members by calling, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Thanks to social media, they're being exposed. Huh?
Social media is huge.
It's huge, of course. Years ago, before the internet, people like me, we would basically be loners. We wouldn't know where the other ex-members are. We experience trauma, because of the indoctrination. We have to go to meetings 5 times a week from the time I was born up until 35. So I was heavily indoctrinated. I had to go to therapy and everything. I mean, it's hardcore. So these people that you see that look so innocent, it's not what it seems at all.
Believe me, I am not picking sides.
I know you guys are not allowed to pick sides.
For either side.
Yeah.
All I want is,
peace.
Do your thing, but let's do it in a peaceful manner.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. So if it's okay by you, I'll stand maybe.
Stand out here. This is like I say it's a public access area.
Right. I just don't want them to call you and waste resources. It makes no sense for them to keep calling you
Talk
guys.
to my partner, and he's
Yeah.
probably telling them it's a public access area.
Yeah, it is.
Like I say, the call was that there was some conflict between you two, and that's why.
Yeah.
Believe me, they weren't the only one that called. I guess somebody else was here and witnessed it too. So that's why we came out.
Okay.
I understand your perspective.
Yeah.
I understand your mission.
Yeah. Have you ever been shunned in your life by your family?
Luckily, no.
But you've experienced a death in your family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So imagine this, right? A death is hard enough to deal with, but imagine your own parents being alive but still shunning you, pretending like you're dead to them.
Yeah.
It's even worse.
It'd be difficult.
It's even worse because they're willingly doing it. They're doing it on purpose.
So your parents are still in Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah, they've been for 40, 50 years.
So they still follow
Yeah, their doctrine. Yeah,
philosophies?
philosophies.
Well, let me talk to my partner, talk to him. I'm going to let them know it's a free area.
Yeah.
You can be out here walking around, videotaping him, talking.
Yeah, that's my whole
Their
purpose.
Your opinion, right?
Because if I was to come to you and try to talk to you about everything I know, you would be so disinterested for the most part.
Yeah.
But they, because I was part of them for over 3.5 decades, right? And my family are still in it. I have an incentive to talk to them in particular, not to anybody else. You know what I mean?
But maybe it is they don't
Of
want
course
to
not.
talk to you
But I don't want them to have their way. They've had their way with me for 35 years, right? Yeah. So now they're still trying to control me by calling you guys and quiet me. It's not gonna work. Yeah.
All right. I totally get you. I'll run it by him. I'll talk to them, and I'll probably say something to you before.
Oh yeah.
All right, what's your
Okay.
name?
Adrian.
Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for being a nice officer.
There's no need not to be, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, you guys. So here are the jdumbs talking to the cops. Let's see. Down with the tower 6-3 watchtower. How do police expect protocol for the public regarding pedo sex abuse or domestic? So the jdumbs are being educated on the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Look at this watchtower. Your stupid ass elder is trying to make a point that I should not be here talking to them, recording this shit. So bogus. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna take a seat here. So let's read some comments. Awesome job, thank you. We as citizens should be able to, people like Adrian. Well, I think you inspired this one, Stacy. Stacy, cool mate. Watch them make like a tree and leave. That was really my point, for them to leave, but apparently, according to the cop, these guys are here every damn single day. So basically, they are a fixture here, and I guess people have gotten used to seeing them just sit here, being peaceful, quote unquote. And so now that I came and like rattled their little world, sitting on the lawn, you know, they had to go run and call the police. They are wasting our resources calling the police. Exactly. Bob Smith is 15. Are you on your way, Bob Smith? I'm still here. Thank you. Yeah, I have somewhere to visit every day, right? Make their lives miserable. I should ask them if they'll be here tomorrow and Saturday. Where is this? This is Northridge, Cal State Northridge. My goodness, I think they're having another elders meeting over there with the cops or something. What the hell? I wish I could like listen to what they're talking about. I would like to walk over there and ask the cop if I can engage them, but More than likely, he'll say no. I'll try anyway. Excuse me, sir. Oh no, I'm talking to the cop.
Give us a minute.
Okay, no problem. Looks like they're packing up. That would be nice. Hey, the short cop kind of seems a little stuck up. They're actually packing up. The elder yelled out, "Don't talk to me," and I was talking to the cop. My goodness. Can you imagine having a judicial committee meeting with this guy? Wow. Bye, elder. Oh, he's hiding his pretty face. Bye, elder. Don't come back. Wow, they're actually leaving. You know why they're leaving, you guys? Because they learned that this is a free speech zone. People are here to openly speak their mind. I don't know if I want to drive out there to Pasadena, to be honest. Mission success, acting like a child. The elder will be out in a while. You rock, man. Thank you. Down at the Tower Neighborhood Campus Watch. Yep. Bye, cultists. That's right. Their asses have been revoked. They're being disfellowshipped. Well, yeah, I had one, but I wanted the elder guy to be here. He didn't want to talk to me, so he left. Yeah.
Guys.
So that was, I was going to ask you if it was okay to ask a question to him.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah, that's fine. He left.
The other thing that he was questioning was that now that he and his friends are leaving, that you're not going to follow them and give them a hard time.
Trust me, I know the law. I
know
know the law.
The parking structure in the parking lot.
Oh, that's where I'm parked. So it's just incidental if they see me there. If they happen to be hanging out there having coffee and I show up, it's because I'm parked over there.
Their stuff and leaving. They just don't want you to follow them or anything.
No, I know the law. I know the law.
Okay. So
Won't happen.
I'm going to give them an escort to their cars.
Okay.
All right.
So
Wow.
Does that all make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm fully aware.
Just follow them off to the park.
Oh, I won't. But I mean, I can be back. I'll be back here whenever they are. Free speech zone.
Okay.
Yeah. I know my kid comes here, so I know they're here pretty much every day.
Yeah, like I said, I've seen them here off and on. I don't know the exact.
Yeah. They look very benign. And I love these guys, but they're so indoctrinated. They're taught a certain way how to treat people like me, and it's not very nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're being escorted by the cop. So I'll be on my way shortly. I'll give them like a headway so they don't complain that I'm actually following them, because I'm actually parked over there too.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. It is what it is.
What do you guys want me to ask the cop? We have a cop because the Watchtower watch these videos. The Watchtower is their ruling council in New York. They're the headquarters, okay? What do you guys want me to ask the cop? We have a cop here, you guys.
But I am going to.
Any question? Huh? Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, I've had.
We have people watching from all over the world. Sweden, UK. Let's see. Ask
like I
him
said,
about...
You've been cooperative and polite.
Of course.
Everybody's gotten their message across.
Okay.
And no harm, no foul, and I'm going to be leaving.
Awesome.
Sound fair?
Thank you so much. You're very professional.
Well, I appreciate your cooperation and your kindness.
No worries. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good luck to your son on campus, too.
Oh, yeah. He's graduating next year.
You're going to graduate in 4?
In 4, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hard to do.
It is.
All right,
Thanks. All right. Okay, you guys. Whew. They're all gone. There they go in the distance. So the jdumbs got a lesson today, a lesson that I always teach them, which is in America, we enjoy a certain freedom. They cannot fucking shut us up when we're in the public. They always try to, as you guys have seen in my other videos when they call the cops, always try to shut me down by calling the cops. But instead, they end up with an education on the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So there they go. I clean house, and the cop was very nice, as you guys saw. And I guess this is it. Do you guys have any questions for me before I leave? LOL. Best entertainment for ages. You did. Keep the campus clean. You rock. Like I said, I'm just copying you, Stacy. JW Cart Life. Laughing my ass off. Adrian, this round goes to you. Hello from Spain. Yay, Spain. I love Spain. Call them. Oh man, this is moving way too fast for me to read, you guys. When are you on next? Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? It's Saturday. JW Fax Cart just signed in. Whoa, live. Will this be on YouTube? Yes, it will. Down with the tower. Pesticide spray. Truth. Free speech zone owned by Adrian. You got that, dude. Hello from Australia. I hope to go to Australia one day. Good educational video. Subscribe. Message me. Bob. Make sure you give me a call. Okay, I don't know who these people are though. Hi from Greece. All right. Hey, Greece, you really should message me because my wife wants to go there so badly. And I would love to meet up with an apostate there. Are you on Facebook? Adrian Rocks from Houston, Texas. Okay, you guys. I guess I can be here all day with my fellow apostates. You guys know what it's like to be shunned and what it's like to be harmed by this religion. And so we have a small club, you know, people like you understands people like me and why we do what we do. So I really wish though, to be honest, that more of you guys that watch our videos, people like me who post videos, I wish more of you guys would post videos yourselves. I mean, even if it's just one or something. And like me, you don't have to show your face. Like, I hate showing my face. I mean, none of you guys want to see my ugly face anyway. But I mean, the more videos we can put out there to expose them, the better. That would be awesome. That would be great. Anyway, looking at messages one last time. Even in their own website, shunning is a form of bullying. Love your work, bro. Great advice. Thank you for the hearts. I'm too scared to talk to them. Yeah, you know, when I did my first video, I was like so nervous. Like my phone was like literally shaking like this that I ended up deleting it and I didn't even post it. But you know what I did? I started approaching carts way before I even started videotaping them, just to sort of get some practice in and, you know, to sort of calm my nerves and realize that, you know what, these people have no authority over me anymore and all that good stuff. And after doing a few of those, I decided to start documenting them by videotaping them. And you know, after you do it a couple of times, it gets a lot easier, guys, just like anything else. Me too. Yeah, Stacy. Look at 2 Thessalonians. Okay, you guys, this is it. I have cleaned house, and I think they have already packed up and left, hopefully, because I think I'm parked in the same parking structure as them, and they were escorted by a cop. My goodness, the Jehovah's Witnesses were escorted by a cop because they're so afraid of a fucking apostate. Ridiculous, right? Go figure. Anyway, you guys, I love you. I am saying goodbye. Peace.